Sundstrom Tower households as the new wives take control.
I'm gonna leave this here, and I bet no one notices it when they come home. It's gonna be Stephanie's world. I bet they'll notice now.
Living like this is low class, and I am going to teach them and give them hopefully the tools so they don't have to live like this anymore.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules, which the families must obey.
Sundstrom's, drag racing has dragged you down. The judgment I made from your house and behavior was that you were lazy and you don't care. All attributes people consider low class.
My goodness.
Towers, being your mom for a week has been miserably lonely and soul-destroying. You're all guilty of making Joy a prisoner in her own home, and it disgusts me. Joy's not the problem. You are, all of you.
Oh, how are we the problem?
Yeah.
You said we're the problem.
I think Joy does the things she does for approval from her family.
Sundstrom's, I'm slamming the brakes on the adrenaline rush because drag racing is over.
Are you serious?
What do we do with our life? We drag race.
But you're not drag racing this week. You're not drag racing this week.
Paul, I feel really bad for your wife. She used to be a fun-loving teenager. Now all she does is clean. Where'd she go? You're going to make a collage so you guys can all get to know her.
Fine with that. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Chuck, you failed as a parent. I despise children not listening to adults.
So you expect us to act like little robots that do everything you say?
I expect respect.
This whole house, even the kids' rooms, looks like a showroom. How absolutely ignorant.
We're ignorant.
The room is ignorant. From now
I
on,
think you need to know what ignorant means, but go ahead.
so guess what, kids? Your rooms are your rooms again. You guys are gonna be able to personalize your rooms the way you want to.
This week, you'll be trained in proper etiquette.
So you're gonna bring your rich, high-class, snooty attitude and traits into our family.
Every time I criticize anything about your life, you're just like a bobblehead. You agree with everything I say and threw your wife under the bus.
I threw her under the bus.
You threw her under the bus. Every time you try and brush me off and agree with what I'm saying, you were going to take a lap around the neighborhood on the same trainer that I trained my 8-year-old son on.
But
That's
It's
stupid.
my way. It's my way.
this house has to now live up to my standard and be the model home of cleanliness.
So you don't live in a home or a house, you live in a model.
My family lives for drag racing and a life of excitement. From now on, your team tower, here are your colors, and we're gonna be getting training for race day.
Pink?
That's team tower colors. Pink.
So humiliation is a big
That's not
big thing for you.
humiliation.
No, of course not.
I will transform your dining area into a special fancy place. At the end of the week, you can show it off to your neighbors. We're gonna put on a high-class dinner party to change their minds about the kind of people you are.
I think if my neighbors decide they like us or they feel different about us than they do now, I don't want them for friends anyway. That's a self-centered, think I'm better than you, shallow
I don't
snob.
think I'm better than you at all, Chuck. Why does the family think it's snobby to have a clean house? I mean, that is the biggest bunk I've ever heard in my life. I mean, that's crazy.
Joy immediately begins enforcing her rules by making the family clear the laundry off the pool table.
I'm so excited. Look how good this is looking, Chuck. We're starting to see a pool table.
I can't believe you're excited.
I'm
about
excited.
clean pool table.
Yes.
Joy is just loving this. She was just happy and cheerful and smiling and just crazy.
In Massachusetts, Stephanie makes herself more comfortable by having the family dump all their clothes on the dining room table.
Clean clothes go on the table, dirty clothes go on the floor. How much easier is that? You could just go through the laundry now and just...
Oh yeah, this is how the rest of America lives.
3 or 4 of my friends I know just leave their laundry laying on the couch instead of properly putting it away.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, Steph. I'm not surprised. She's a kid. She's not an adult. She doesn't care what people think. All she cares about is being happy now, in the moment, and that's how 5-year-olds act.
Next, it's classy